Getting started in World War II reenacting can be a bit overwhelming, especially when it comes to finding the right uniform. So in this video, I'll walk you through where and how to buy a standard infantry uniform, if it's better to buy original or reproductions, and the best way to put together your uniform on a tight budget. First, let's talk research. Before you buy anything, figure out which unit or nationality you're going to be portraying. Uniform requirements can vary depending on unit and theater of war. For this video, I'll be talking specifically about the standard issue wool uniform. The standard issue wool uniform consists of the M37 wool trousers, the M37 wool shirt, a garrison cap, and a trouser belt. One big decision you'll need to make is whether to buy new reproduction uniforms or original uniforms. Vintage gear is obviously authentic, but it can be very fragile. For uniforms we're going to be putting a lot of wear and tear on, like in battle reenactments.
Oh, I dropped my trousers! Oh no!
Most reenactors will want to stick to reproduction uniforms. They're durable, affordable, and most often indistinguishable from originals. And seeing as how original items are really pretty much relics at this point, we really want to make sure that we're keeping them in good shape. However, this decision really is entirely up to you. If you're on a budget, keep an eye out for used reproduction uniforms. Many reenactors sell their used gear online, so you can often find really good deals on eBay and Facebook. For instance, I'm in a lot of Facebook groups that are specifically for reenactors selling uniforms and gear to other reenactors for really good prices. I'll try to put some links to a few of these Facebook groups in the description below. When it comes to buying reproduction uniforms online, there's a lot of websites that actually make and sell reproduction uniforms all over the world. And there's a couple right here in the US. Now these companies really can vary quite a bit on quality and authenticity as far as their reproduction items go. But if you're just starting out in the hobby and you're trying to find the best bang for your buck, don't worry too much about finding the absolute best quality and authentic uniforms right now. That's something you can do later on down the road. Right now, you're just trying to get into the hobby for as cheap as possible because let's face it, this is a very expensive hobby. For me, there's a couple websites that I do like to buy from. I know I'm probably going to get some pushback from experienced reenactors when I say this, but in my personal opinion, the best place to go to for the best quality and authenticity would be atthefront.com. At the Front has been supplying reenactors for 20 plus years, and a lot of their products they make right here in the USA. Like I said before, there is a handful of websites out there that sell reproduction uniforms. At the Front just happens to be one that I trust, and I've been buying personally from for many years now. But I'll go ahead and put a bunch of links in the description to different websites that sell US wool uniforms, so you can compare prices for yourself. Now, if you actually want to put in more time and work to find the best bang for your buck online, then I highly recommend hopping on eBay. I mean, as I'm sure you know already, eBay has everything. I personally have sold a lot of my own uniforms on there and been purchasing gear and uniforms off of eBay for years now. But like always, be very careful on eBay. Always check out the seller before you make a purchase and take a look at their overall rating. I've heard a bunch of horror stories of people finding a great deal on eBay, buying it, having it delivered to your house, only to find out that it is not at all what you purchased. So just be careful and make sure that you take a look at the rating of the seller before you buy any of their stuff. Another great place to find uniforms, both reproduction and originals, is World War II reenactments. At most reenactments, there are going to be at least a handful of vendors selling all kinds of stuff, and usually for pretty fair prices. So whenever you're attending an event, make sure to check out the vendors. Take advantage of having your options right there in person so you can overlook the quality, see if they fit right, and possibly negotiate prices. Sizing can be a little bit tricky because back then things were just different than they are now.
You don't say!
At the Front has a sizing chart, which I'll leave in the description below so you can check it out. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more reenacting tips. Also consider becoming a channel member today for just $3.99 a month for exclusive content that you won't see here on the main page. Let me know down in the comments if there's anything you guys would like to see me cover in a future video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.